On September 1st, 2014, social lesson number 16, day 5, part 4. Greenbridge friends, Michael here at Bridge Hands, and welcome back to part number 4. We're going to take a look at more on our suit entries in our Partscore contract. Some suit, some no trump, and we're going to be increasingly more interested on different card combinations in these Partscore contracts. And of course, as always, entries is what it's all about in suit promotion. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and head for the table and take a look at hand number 5. So on our first hand, we have South with a 5-3-3-2. It is Jack 5 times in hearts, Ace, Queen, Jack 3 times in clubs, 2 small diamonds, Ace, Queen, 10 in spades, working honors. Okay, so in spades we have 6 points. In clubs we have another 7 points, it's 13. In hearts, well, I guess Jack 5 times, we have 1 point there, and we're going to go ahead and open it 1 heart. Over to the west hand, well, they're just chock full of honors. Isn't this an interesting twist in the situation? It's a 4-3-3, Ace 10 3 times in hearts, King 10, 9, 8 in clubs, Ace, Queen, Jack in diamonds, and King, Jack, and a 9 at that in spades. What's your call? Well, some of you may be thinking about a takeout double. You'd prefer 4 spades, wouldn't you? How many points do you think your partner's going to have, by the way? South is opened, 12 points or more. And how many do we have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19 points here. There's not too many points left at the table, right, if your righty is already opened. So maybe this might be a time to consider a 1 no trump overcall. Might be just a little on the heavy side, isn't it? But it's got that 4-3-3 shape, and you've got honors behind the righty. How many entries do you think you're going to get to your partner's hand if you're in 3 no trump or something like that? Not many. So I think maybe just 1 no trump. Okay, over to the north hand. Well, you've got a 4-4-3-2, 4-4 in the red suits, King 4 times in diamonds, Queen 9, 8, 7 at that in partner's heart suit, at least a 9 card fit, 3 clubs and 2 spades. Well, I think 2 hearts. Now, if you were to make a double after a partner's made a 1 level and then there's a 1 no trump, a double is a balance of power. Penalty double. It's not a takeout. It says I've got 9 points or a good 8, and we're going to set this rascal for making a 1 no trump call. Well, you don't have that. You've got 6-ish points, 5 high, and with a 4 card suit, you certainly want to bid to 2 hearts with this hand. Okay, so over by the east hand, it's a 5-4-3-1. 5 baby, the smallest possible spades. A singleton lonely cowboy, king of hearts. 3 small clubs and diamonds, 10, 9, 8, 7. Well, you might want to make a call if you have an agreement with your partner. You're in the advancer's seat. The north is in the responder's seat. If you played as though your double was for a transfer after your partner made a 1 no trump, I suppose you could do that. Otherwise, if you just bid 2 spades directly, some of you play after your partner's made a no trump overcall, it's just a natural bid. Just saying, I want to play in 2 spades. Anyway, they don't have any agreements, and a little bit perplexed over here is what East should do, and they just simply pass. We'll come back to that more later. Okay, in the south hand, well, we've heard 1 no trump to our left, and we've got all these tennis values in the black suits. This does not look good, so we're going to pass at that. And partners was just a sign-off bid in 2 hearts anyway. So, okay, the opening lead then over by the west hand. Maybe the top of the interior club sequence, if your partner's got the Queen, Jack, and Ace, something like that. So they play a 10 of clubs, and it's won by the South with the Queen. Partner plays a discouraging 5, and so we're in South. So, okay, so the opening lead, what do you want to be coming up with next here? Maybe a heart, I suppose. Go ahead and start playing some trump. And over in the west, they win with the ace. But look at this, they crashed with their partner's king. Not a very good play, was it? So be careful with that when your partner could possibly have a king and a slowing. Now, mind you, you know that it's 5 in the south, and you can see 4 in the north. And if you got ace 10 third, your partner could have possibly an honor that's useful, and they do. So let's not try that. Let's go ahead and try this again and see if we can get off a better lead and better play on 5B by west. Okay, once more. So the opening lead was at 10 of clubs, won by the queen. They go with a heart, and this time we play low. Thank you. And partner wins it with the king. Now, played a queen from the north, and that is a loser play. We're going to come back to that one. Lots of things to make up here, and they come back in a club by the east hand. We play the jack and don't really expect it to win, but what else are we going to do? Okay, so they win with the king in the west. They play their ace of diamonds and another diamond, and you could have won it in the north, I believe, with the king. I guess you're just holding back one time, knowing that you'll have entries later, but maybe you're hoping they'll come in a spade suit. Okay, they play a club suit. No, they do not play a spade suit. Good for them. And by the way, they're going to set us by more than one. If they would have played a spade, they would have only set us by one. Okay, so we play the heart. They win with the 10 and shows out. So it was a singleton king over in the east. And they play an ace of hearts, and they still look like they're heading for an over trick here. And now they play a jack of diamonds rather than the spades. And the king is now won by the north hand, pitching a spade by the south. But when we try the spade finesse, it fails as expected. And so they now have 7 tricks, which means even though we get the last 3, we've only got 6 tricks. So not so good. We're down 2. So I think we could have played that a little bit better in the south ourselves. But before we do that, let's just talk about one point. And that is that if we are counting, remember this is all about counting as well as about suit promotions. When we're counting these, we got to be thinking about who has the aggregate points. And when we saw that king of hearts played by the east hand, that's about all they're going to really have, right? Because we've got 12, 13, 14 points. Partner's got 5. There's a 1 no trump overcall here. It doesn't leave many. So, okay, let's try this again. A club to our queen. We're going to play a heart, but why not try a finesse? Since there was a 1 no trump overcall there, I don't think it's just the ace king. It could be. But then they would probably more likely have 4 spades, wouldn't they? So why don't we try a heart finesse from low to the 9 rather than to the queen? So we play a heart low to our 7, 8, or 9. They win it with the king. Phew, good thing we didn't go up with the queen, wasn't it? Okay, they come back with a spade, finessed. They come with the queen of diamonds. I guess better probably that we won it with the king, just to be sure there wasn't nothing funny going on, that they didn't have a doubleton. But okay, we went with the king. We play a heart to our jack, of course, to make them take their ace. And now when they show out, we can see that we can finesse, certainly, this 10, or just drop it, and they just play the heart directly anyway. We've won it. We play a spade to the ace. You could, I suppose, go to the queen, but it's unlikely the king's held over there. But you have nothing to lose by trying it. At any rate, okay, we took the ace. We forfeited the queen. Like I said, I think we should have really done a finesse there. They won with the king. Now comes back in a club to the jack. They win the king there as expected. They get their ace of diamonds. The jack of diamonds we're roughing. We play another heart. We play another 8. And we have our 8 tricks there, so good. That was a much better line of play. So the point being is that when you've got a 9-card suit here, and you can do an interior finesse, hoping that the 10 of hearts is held by the west hand, and when it turns out there's a singleton king, we are in good shape. Okay, so on 5D, we're going to try something just a little bit different. Let's say that the auction goes 1 heart, 1 no trump, 2 hearts, and it's 2 spades straight away by old East over here. Ha! Well, they know their partner has at least 2 spades, probably going to be 3 spades, especially with this type of a combination here. Partner doesn't have a lot of hearts since there was 2 hearts bid by the north hand. So 2 spades, and it passes out. Or maybe, let's say it goes to 3 spades. After 2 spades here, I don't think this hand is strong enough with a 1 no trump. So they pass, and let's say it's 3 hearts, saying I'm going to bid up to the level of our trump. We're non-vulnerable, let's say. My partner's got 5, I've got 4. I'm going to go 3 hearts. Certainly it'll be a pass over here, I hope, by East. A pass, and this person's, hey, yes, I've got king jack 3 times. I'll go 3 spades. And the auction passes out. Hopefully north-south, they're not going to go to 4 hearts. So, okay, so they're playing 3 spades over by the East. Interesting. And I suppose probably a low heart, although I think I might play the 6 next to top of nothing there, so I only got a jack, but goes to the queen and to the singleton king. Fine. Okay. Over in East, they now play a spade to the jack. We played a low in the East hand, and we see that the king jack 9 is behind us over in the West hand, so that's not looking good. Okay, they win now the ace of hearts and are pitching a spade or club, and they play another heart. They rough in, knowing that the opponents should have at least 5-3, 5-4, something like that. And now we go ahead and play a spade. This time we go up with the ace, and we might as well play another spade, let them have it. Both follow. Our partner does a pitch. And the ace of diamonds is played by the dummy. Queen of diamonds to the king, and our partner in the north hand, closed hand, wins that one. Comes back with a heart, is roughed it over by the east hand, and a club. We win it with the ace, but we have to come back in a heart. While we win that one, when we play a club, they win it with the king, and their diamond prevails. So they've made their 9 tricks. So yeah, I guess sometimes, even though you don't have a lot of values, if you do have a fit when the opponents have a fit, I compliment after the 2 heart bid is a 2 spade bid, knowing that there's 15 to 17 points. I mean, if our partner opened 15 to 17 points, they went pass, you're going to make a Jacoby transfer to the spade suit. So if you're not playing where it's a stole my bid 2 hearts double to say bid 2 spades, and you can just bid it straight away, by all means, do it there. Push them up to the 3 level. They go to 3 hearts. They go down. Fine. If we can make 2 spades, fine. We can make 3 spades this time, and that's even more fine. So, okay, that takes care of hand number 5. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 6. So in number 6, we're going to be going back to our friend, the no trump contract, and South is going to be first at bat, and it is a 4-4-3-2, 4-4 in the black suits. Ace, king 4 times in clubs, 10, 9, 4 times in spades, king, queen, 3rd in hearts, and king, jack in diamonds. That is a problematic suit, isn't it, when you got king, jack? Well, it's worth at least 3 points. So let's say 3, and another 7 is 10 in clubs, and another 5 in hearts brings us up to 15. Nice balanced hand. So 1 no trump. Over in the West, it's a 4-3-3, 10-9-8, 7 in diamonds, 10-9-8 in clubs, 9-8, 6 in hearts, and ace, king, queen in spades, a pass. Over to North, it's a 4-3-3, jack 4 times in spades, ace 3 times in hearts, jack 3 times in clubs, queen 3 times in diamonds. Wow. 1 honor everywhere. Don't like it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go again. So this North says, well, you know, I'm not going to count a chance for Stamenson some 4 triple 3. We'll come back to that thought. And instead just bids to no trump. I don't know. What do you think? Over to the east hand, it's a 4-4-3-2-4-4 in the reds, ace 4 times in diamonds, jack 10 4 times in hearts, 2 small spades, and queen 3 times in clubs, a pass. Well, we just barely squeak in at 15-ish points, so we're not going to accept. We're going to pass. And the opening lead, well, interesting. What do you want to lead here with this conglomeration? I suppose you could play the queen of spades, and when it holds, your partner will know you have the king and the ace. I don't know. Let's go ahead and see what they do. They lead the 10 of diamonds this time, top of nothing. Play low from the north hand, of course, second hand low, especially with king jack. 1 with the ace over in the east hand. They're now looking at the dummy in the north hand, and they decide to come back in another diamond. And we win it with the king. We're looking to hopefully get 1 with the queen there once we get to the north hand. And so we are in a no trump contract. We need to get our 8 tricks. We need to get our tricks before they get theirs, right? And they're trying to promote the diamond suit. We can see that. Okay, well, we've got 8 spades. We missed our 4-4 spade fit, doggone it. And I guess we'll go ahead and play hard up to the ace and try maybe taking our club. Well, what are we doing here? This can't be right, is it? Playing a club with a jack without having a 10 next to it? Oh, we're going to have to come back to this. This is not turning out well. Okay, so they play a second club, and it's covered the second time rather than the first. We're going to have to talk about this also. Lots of things thrown by this. We win it with our king. We play our ace. Drops their 10. And we get our last club by some real shenanigans there. Very poor play, both people. Okay, so we play our king of hearts, our queen of hearts. We play a spade where we could have been promoting that earlier. They win with the queen. They take the king. They take the ace. They come back in a diamond, and we've won that one. So we've got 9 tricks. I shudder to think to even show you that hand, but sometimes it's illustrative to see what not to do. So let's take a look at 6B and see if we can start getting our collective act together on several venues. Now we'll still go ahead and play in no trump for several more iterations. Eventually we'll play 2 spades, but okay. So the opening lead was the diamond, taken by the ace, and they come back showing present count from 6-5-4. Fine. We win the king. We play a heart up to the ace. I'm not sure what we're doing here. We play the jack. That is so wrong when you don't have another one next to it. When you get ace-king 4 times versus jack 3 times, that can never win. You want to finesse towards the jack. This time, east. Phew, somebody did something right there. You covered it. It's the last of a touching honors. Remember, we've spoken about this there. If your partner's got 10 third, which they do, it's going to get you a trick. So, all right. So you play the ace from the south, and you play a third club. Fortunately, they were 3-3. It would be even a worse play, but thank you, east, by covering the last and the only of touching honors. And you've got your partner the 10. You've got a trick there now. Okay, so I guess you could play the ace, king, queen of spades, but instead you continue with a diamond, won by the queen in the north hand, and they come back with a heart, which is good. They play the 13th club, which is lucky, 1 and 3 times, at 36% chance. They're 3-3, lucky. The king of hearts, you've won, and you've got your 8 tricks before they then get their spades and the last diamond. So we're getting a little better on behalf of the defense, the declare. I'm not so happy with your line of play as well as the betting, but that comes later. So let's take a look at 6C this time. And on 6C, we're going to have a little bit better line of play, I hope. Okay, so this time the clubs are not 3-3. You can see it's 4-2, and the queen of clubs is on side, as we'll see. So, okay, let's try this again. A diamond up to the ace. Come back with 4 diamonds, we win the king. We play a heart up to the ace. We play a jack of clubs. Trying to finesse it? No, no, this isn't so good at all. So I'm not sure here. Why aren't you finessing the club? Okay, so they've got their winning line of play, and they're going to set us now. They're playing another club. Let us have it. We've got a spade led, a little bit late on that, don't you think? They win with the queen. They play another diamond. We win that one, but they're tenacious. Spade, we win our king. We get that last diamond. They promoted their suit before we promoted ours. I don't know. Now the club, we win it with the ace. They come back with a heart. They win that. Another heart. They win it. We win the spades. They've only got 7 tricks. Down 1. Sorry about that. Okay, we're going to get our collective act together here. And 6D. Come on, defense. Give it your best shot. Come on, declare. Do those finesses right. Okay, so they lead the diamond. They win it. They come back with the diamond. We win it. Play a heart. Why we're not playing spades, but okay. Let's see what you're going to do this time. Play a low club to the king. Well, okay. If you're going to do the finesse to the jack, that's fine to do that first. Now do a finesse, and if the queen falls doubleton, great. If it turns out that they don't take it, we're going to finesse towards the jack. That's the way you play it when you've got ace, king, fourth, opposite jack 3. Unless you have some reason to know that it's queen doubleton by 1. Hopefully they haven't been exposing their cards. Okay, so they won the queen. They play a diamond. We win that. We play a heart. All right, we win that one. We play a club. We win the jack. We now are going to play a heart, come back. Fine. Take our ace of clubs. Fine. We've got our 8. They can go ahead and have those last spades and the diamond. Fine. Okay, as promised, let's take a look at the last hand in the set, and this will be where we're going to actually use a stamen by the north, which I would recommend, even though it is a 4-3-3. And so it is 1 no trump, pass, 2 clubs, pass, 2 spades, pass. Well, you partner might be a maximum, so you have to do 3 spades. Now, 3 spades is not a forcing bid. If you have 10 points or more, you've got to go 4 spades. You've got to fit. If you do 3 spades, it's invitational with 4. Okay, so 3 spades it is. And partner says, ain't no way, I've just barely got my opening, so I will let it pass. It's 3 spades. Okay, and as you can see, there's a lot of ways that they can set you, and you probably aren't going to lead away from Jack 10 4 times in clubs, with South over here being a 1 no trump opener. So maybe playing a top of doubleton in hearts and seeing if that provides anything where you can do roughing. But wait a second. What sense does it do to rough when you've got ace, king, queen? Playing ace, king, queen first would be better, would it not? I think so. Okay, at any rate, they play just kind of intuitively, kind of counterintuitively if you ask me, but they play the 9 of hearts looking for a rough. Okay, so it goes up with the ace of hearts, encouraging 7, I suppose, over from east. Interesting. And we play small from the south. We'll go ahead and play low all day long because everything else is higher that we have. They win with the queen. All right. They play another heart. We went with the queen in the south, closed hand. We play another spade. They win it with the king. They play an ace of spades, knowing that partner doesn't have any, getting 2 for 1. And so at this point, do they want to play a diamond or do they want to play a club? If they play a diamond, they are winners. If they play a club, they are losers. And I guess if you see here that there is a jack 3 times, normally you don't want to break suits when you see dummy with a jack or queen in it when you're in this type of a situation, or many other situations. Those are what you might call frozen suits. We don't like to break frozen suits when we see lingering jacks and queens, especially when we have something higher than that. So you might have also done a little bit better over here on the previous one. When we won that ace of spades, there was a 2 of clubs that our partner played. Could you have afforded to play the 6 of diamonds? I think so, to say, hey, I can help you in the diamond suit, so Don't come for me in club suit. This might have been a little bit nebulous, and your partner might not have been looking. If you would have played the 6 proudly, you can't make special inferences, gestures, mannerisms, or the like, but you could have played a 6 of diamonds. Your partner might have woke him up to see a higher red card played, seeing that you had a positive attitude. But at any rate, if the play was a club, well, you can see what happens. You can now play the jack, and poor Westy has finessed himself. So lesson learned. One is that you do want to play in your suit contract when you have a 4-4. Oh, in this case, we had to repel ourselves to the 3 level, and that kind of made it tricky. In defenders, play signals when appropriate. Show your partner what's going on. And at the beginning, as you can see, there was no reason to think about a finesse and a ruff over here. There's no finesses coming on. I'm going to lose finesses in clubs, and to do a ruff and hearts makes no sense when you've got the top 3. You might as well just bang down the ace, king, queen. If your partner gives you some kind of signal on the 3rd play of the spade, you can also use that to get some information and listen to partner. Try it. You'll like it. Well, as always, bridge friends, thank you for dialing in, tuning in to another Bridge Hands lesson, and this completes part 4. In part 5, and it looks like we're going to have part 5 and a part 6, so we've got, I think, 6 hands, 7, 8, and several variations of number 9, and then in part 6 will be hand number 10, and we're going to finish off with 5 permutations of hand number 10, and we're finally going to be able to play in a 3 no trump contract, just to go ahead and kind of start going back into our normal mode of operation. But I hope you enjoy these lessons on Partscore, because you do see a lot of them, and they do require some extra treatment. So stay tuned. I'll see you again real soon, and as always, have a good day playing bridge. Bye for now.